Welcome back to Home Talk USA with home improvement expert, the Cajun contractor, Michael King, on the Home Improvement Broadcasting Network. If you have a question or comment concerning home improvement repairs, new construction, or renovations, the Cajun contractor will get you the answers. And now, back to Home Talk USA and Apollo Media's radio talk show host of the year and the most recognizable name in all of home improvement radio, your host, the Cajun contractor, Michael King.
Hey, welcome back to the only home improvement show dedicated to you, the American consumer. Don't forget, we are streaming live on the World Wide Web at HomeTalkUSA.com. If you want to drop me an email, it's CajunContractor@yahoo.com. Also, you want me to help you with your home improvement projects, it's simple. AskMichaelKing.com. AskMichaelKing.com. And all this information can be available on our website at HomeTalkUSA.com. As we start this segment of the show, hey, I want to welcome back my buddy. I call him the Brickman. He is in the dye business, or the brick masonry dye business, coloring business. Really an innovative technology that if you're sitting with a home and it's brick and you've been just tired of the color, there's nothing you can do. Well, hey, the Brickman, who's got many years of experience in the masonry industry, came up with a little system, a little kit that we're going to talk about. He's on the line right now. Hey, my brother, welcome to the show. How you doing?
It's always exciting to be with the King, that's for sure.
Well, I tell you what, we're always glad to have you back, and I know you come on every couple months and we talk, but I have a lot to cover with you today, so let's get started. I mean, before we get into the color enhancing of the brick and mortar, let's have you talk a little about your company, a little bit about your background. You heard me mention that you've been in the masonry business for quite some time now.
Yeah, it's for Rick and I, who's my business partner, it's almost 30 years now, both of us. So we've been around a long time, and that's really what we're about, is changing the color of masonry, but we want to do it the right way. So we have a proprietary proven masonry stain, one of a kind, and we apply it as a full-service company, but we also sell the kits and that you mentioned, and we are now the #1 seller of the do-yourself kits for the United States, but even more surprising to me, King, is that we sell the kits all over the world now. That's really opened up the last couple of years, especially opening up the Amazon store and everything else has changed a lot in the radio with you. So Rick Conner and I, we own and operate the company, and we started working at brick plants a long time ago, so that's kind of where we gained a lot of the knowledge that we have over the years and helped us really to become that term of brick matching experts in the field today. That process that we talk about, we use, it's translucent stain, so we never hurt a brick, because it doesn't create a layer like a paint or paint-like stain does. So because we don't create a layer, that process that we have that we offer today, whether we apply it or the kits, it'll never peel, crack, blister, or flake, and what an advantage that is. But it still can look completely natural, and that's really depending on the masonry it's applied or the degree of color change needed. But Michael, we talked so much about this so many times before. The key again for us or anybody listening is it's really, we need to be absorptive. So throw water on the masonry wall or concrete pavers. If it gets dark and wet or absorbs or soaks in as they see that, then that's something that could be a good candidate for our proven masonry stain.
Well, I tell you, you're right. But you have a serious history, 30 years. I mean, that's a long time. But, let's talk about the last time you were on the radio. We talked, and you were talking about 2 new websites that you're proud of. You were working on having up this month. I mean, where are you at with that, with these websites? Because I know it's going to be an informational website and some videos and some demos. And where are you at with that?
Oh, I'm really, really glad to say we just kicked off both of them this week. And we worked around the clock because we wanted to have them done before the radio show aired today. So the process is great, really. But the one we redid, the Restored Paver Color website, especially focusing on those concrete pavers that lost their color over the years. But the second one that we're really excited to talk about is that How to Stain Masonry website. We finally got it up and going.
Wow, so the 2 sites are up and running. Man, it's been an adventure. Now, if I go to that website, what am I going to see, and how what's the purpose of it?
If you go to the Restore Paver Color website, we tried to make it a little bit different. We added some videos that you mentioned, and we tried to make it more informative. But some of the radio listeners and a few that follow us on Facebook really asked us to offer samples to buy. They wanted to play with 1 or more colors, 2 or 3 colors at a time or something before they make a larger purchase. And I tell you, it was a great suggestion. We heard, we listened, And now that's all available. They can order online, or they can call us, or we're also working to add it to the Amazon store with the other do-it-yourself kits as well. So the feedback really came through strong. So we really worked on trying to change it, update it, get more information, and add the videos to it. And like I said, we just got all that done this week before the radio show went on. So, yeah, that's already chanced, and that's already up for people to see.
Wow, I'm sorry. I'm glad to hear that. And so it's just gonna, seeing is believing, and you can sit here and educate, which we do here each week and every week. And I need to tell my audience that if they go to HomeTalkTV.com, you participate in an episode about a year ago, and you were demoing exactly about these kits, but. You develop a little system that can be a DIY. It's not and we're going to get into this at the end of, a little later in the show. Excuse me, not at the end of the show, but a little later in the show. We're going to get into how easy you made these kits. But so now let's get back to this. Now, I get the Restore Paver system is easy to use. I just said that. And again, I have seen how your process works in my own eyes because you was on the show. But what I want to know is if I change the color of my concrete pavers, let's talk about the pavers, say in my driveway or patio, how long do I need to wait to walk, or drive my car in? I mean, how long wait does it cure, and does it dry or ready to go? I guess that's what I want to ask you.
Well, sometimes it'll depend on the condition it's applied, but basically, if you apply the product when the pavers are dry initially and the air temperatures are 50 or above, with that being said, you give it about 30 minutes or so, but really, you're walking on it in 15 minutes or less. It does dry really fast. Once it absorbs in and dries, you just can go on it, and especially in warm or hot days, and it's like in 5 minutes. The sun's beating down on it, it hits, the paver's dry, and you're good to go as you move across the driveway. A lot of people are scattering the color and creating colors or whatever, but it's a pretty fast process. So if you're driving a car, we always say give it an hour. But most of the time, it's within a half hour, 35 minutes of getting the job done. Wow. They're driving on the driveways.
So it cures pretty fast, huh? It dries pretty fast, huh?
Yeah, and it's not a paint, like it doesn't create a layer where something could rub off or you're worried about, something rubbing or tires getting on it. It pretty much, once it absorbs in, that's the key to the absorption. We don't create a layer, but we really become part of the pore structure of whatever we're applied to. That's why that absorption is such a key, like a human tattoo looks like it's on the surface, but it's embedded. We want to get embedded to whatever masonry we're being applied to.
So it has good penetration properties to it. It's not just an outer layer coat like most paints peel and that's it. So it actually penetrates into the porous material is basically what it does, huh?
We used to, a lot of people said, should we seal it after it's applied or do that? We don't even recommend that anymore. Or earlier days we used to say put a sealer on the paver to try to hold back maybe oil stains or whatever from a car, but today we don't even recommend a sealer at all. Let it just naturally wear with the paver. Then it always could be reapplied years later if you want to change the color, do something different. You could always do that. So, yeah, we don't recommend sealing for vertical or horizontal anymore, period.
Now let's get into the How to Stain Masonry website. I mean, is it similar to other websites that's out there now?
Well, probably not. And I say that because we have a few how-tos on other sites or websites that we're on. And those sites really allow many different authors to edit the information. So if I create a how-to, to use it like a proven masonry stain system, right? That cannot be sprayed like a paint, for an example, because it's not a paint, right? And then how can they allow a paint company to author the same thing I authored and edit the how-to we created? And how is it okay to have 12 to 20 different authors with different perspectives and different processes and products share a how-to I created and change all that information? That has created so many problems for us. And then I have to go back and re-edit, they re-edit, and it's a disaster coming. So now what are we telling the customer, the audience? Yep. That's the problem that I run into from all that.
Well, let's take a short break. Let's take a breather. We got to step away again. Got to pay some bills. Hey, we're talking to the Brickman himself. His name is Don Foster. He's with Masonry Cosmetics. We're talking about the Restore Paver Color websites. They are in the masonry color business, not in the painting business. They're in the dye business. That's what we're talking about, how to change the complexity of your brick, your pavers, your brick. That's what they do. And it's small. It's a kit. And when we come back, I'm going to talk about, again, their how-to stationary website and why they created it. All right, we're going to take a short break. Got to pay some bills. Go to HomeTalkUSA.com is our website. Don't forget, please, and it will take you to our new and improved website. It's hometalk.info is actually the website, but hey, we've been having Home Talk USA for 15 years, but hey, we want you to check out our new state-of-the-art website at Home Talk. So just access it there. All right, always support your local dependent hardware stores and garden centers, so let's pledge to hire a vet today. I'm the Cajun Man. Y'all come back now. Yeah.
Where city boy could go to get a little conversation, drink a little red wine, catch a little bit of those Cajun girls dancing beside a
Join the club. That's the Cajun Mike Cooking Club for only $9.95 per month. You'll learn how to cook Cajun. Just think, iconic, authentic dishes like gumbo, etouffee, jambalaya, and red beans and rice from a real New Orleans Cajun. Cajun Mike will also reveal other secret family recipes that up until now have never been revealed to the public. As a VIP member, you'll receive a couple of authentic Cajun and Creole recipes a month, a step-by-step instruction video, access to our weekly conference calls where you can ask Cajun Mike any question or comment about the recipe. Did I also mention about our product discounts? That's only available to our VIP members. So what are you waiting for? To become a Cajun Mike Cooking Club member, go to cookingwithcajun.com. That's cookingwithcajun.com. Or call Cajun Mike at 855-785-0222. That's 855-785-0222. 855-785-0222. Cookingwithcajun.com. Cajun, right at your doorstep. What's for dinner tonight? Tired of cooking the same old meals? Can I offer a suggestion? What about Cajun? That's right, Cajun. But wait, I know what you're thinking. Never tried it, don't know how, don't have all the ingredients. Well, I got some good news for you. Cajun Mike, host of Cooking with Cajun, has put together a step-by-step instructional video, along with the recipes on how to cook these iconic dishes like gumbo, etouffee, jambalaya, and over 150 Cajun and Creole recipes. And it's now available to you. Just think, you can now cook the same dishes that are served in some of the finest restaurants in New Orleans. And listen to this. He will also deliver all the ingredients right to your doorstep. So what are you waiting for? To order your personalized instructional video along with the recipes, go to cookingwithcajun.com. That's cookingwithcajun.com. To order your home delivery, call 855-785-0222. That's 855-785-0222. Yahee! And bon appetit!
Have you written a book and want to get it published? Then call Page Publishing ASAP. We're looking for authors of all types of books. And unlike most publishers, Page Publishing will take the time to review each and every book submitted to us. And we'll give you our feedback. And if we like what we read, we will get your book into bookstores and for sale online at Amazon, the Apple iTunes Store, Barnes & Noble, and other outlets. We handle everything. Editing, cover design, copyright protection, printing, publicity, and distribution. So if you've written a novel, children's book, cookbook, inspirational work, poetry, or a biography and want to get it published, call Page Publishing now for your free author submission kit. Your road to fame and fortune could very well start with this simple phone call.
888-785-0618. 888-785-0618. 888-785-0618. That's 888-785-0618. National Funding Group has just released $100 million in easy access small business funding to businesses that gross at least $100,000 a year. You can have fast access up to $500,000 in new business capital in as little as 48 hours. Think about the ways you could grow your business if you had up to a $500,000 cash infusion. Call a NFG funding expert now. The process is easy. It only takes about 5 minutes. Then our management-owned lending team looks at your application for a fast approval. You can get 100% funded in about 2 days. If you need up to $500,000 in working capital to run your business and you gross at least $100,000 a year, call NFG and apply today. 800-296-1564. 800-296-1564. 800-296-1564. That's 800-296-1564.
Hey there, did you know that with a bachelor's degree, on average, you could make almost twice as much over a lifetime than a person with just a high school diploma? It's true. According to the 2012 U.S. Census Bureau, college grads with a bachelor's degree make almost twice as much as high school grads. Now, going back to school is easier than ever at Independence University. Log on and complete coursework from the park, or the beach, or even your couch watching the kids. And Independence University gives you the tools, a free tablet and laptop for undergrad students to use and keep when they graduate. That's right, get a laptop so you can go to college from anywhere. Take the first step to a new career in business, information technology, healthcare, or graphic arts. Call to find the online degree program that's right for you, and you could be on your way to increasing your earning potential.
888-904-1986. 888-904-1986. That's 888-904-1986.
Welcome back to Home Talk USA with home improvement expert, the Cajun contractor, Michael King, on the Home Improvement Broadcasting Network. If you have a question or comment concerning home improvement repairs, new construction, or renovations, the Cajun contractor will get you the answers. And now, back to Home Talk USA and Apollo Media's radio talk show host of the year and the most recognizable name in all of home improvement radio, your host, the Cajun contractor, Michael King.
That's right. I'm here streaming live on the World Wide Web. You can check it out at HometalkUSA.com. And when you're there, it's going to ask you to click to our new website, hometalk.info. You can check out some past archives, our TV show, our radio show, sign up for our newsletter. Also, you can go to Facebook, Twitter, follow us there. We are tweeting right now, to be honest with you, and I love some of the tweets. And sometimes we do read the tweets, and if I can help you with your home improvement project, that's what we do here. I am a fully licensed, tested contractor. That's what I do. Been doing that for over 25 years now, and have all knowledge, general knowledge of all home constructions. So, but hey, we're having a great conversation. We're talking to Don Foster with Masonry Cosmetics. We're talking about their brick in dye system. It's kits. It's a restore paver system, they call it. But we've been talking about their websites. There are two websites that just launched. And again, Don, you created this How to Stain Masonry site. I mean, why did you create this site? I mean, tell my audience basically what's the thinking behind it.
Well, we care about masonry, and we make our living by doing all this, but we want the information to be as accurate as possible. You cannot say you will never hurt a brick and have paint in the same conversation with a proven masonry stain that we have. It just doesn't work that way. We want to educate, but we also want to offer the right product we're educating about. So it really does go together. So in this way, or this is another answer to the question that you asked before the break, how again, we are not similar to the other how-to sites that are out there.
Now, Don, give us some details or examples. I mean, what will we see on the new How to Stain website, though?
Wow, that is a great question. Let me address it in a short-term thinking. If you have a brick home and you have noticed chips in the brick, chips in the wall, chips in the entranceway when you come in that are kind of unsightly, that doesn't mean the brick were bad. It just means that aesthetically you don't like to see that, or especially if a coated brick exposed the body. So we have an how-to that discusses that and shows you how to color enhance those chips, making them less noticeable. Really, they go away. Even though the chip might be there, you just don't see it like you did before, or see that underbody of the color of the brick coming through. Wow. Line pops is another one that comes to my mind that we did that's in the brick and aesthetically not very desirable, but we will show you how to deal with them and how to fix those. You simply cannot or should not apply a proven masonry stain like a paint that we compare it to, not saying paint's bad. We just show you that it's got to be applied differently. It's very easy. We made it simple, but it's different. And once you understand that or know that, you're empowered to do some absolutely amazing things. You'd just be surprised what we could actually do.
Now, I'm assuming you are going to keep updating this website on how-to videos. I mean, that is important now. Now, here is the King looking out for you, okay? I mean, it is, I guess it's a must to stay on top of the information era. And that's what we try to do here. I mean, we are try to keep them short but informative. You have to, less than 2 minutes, 2 minutes. If you go over that, people get, the train of thought just dissipates. But you'll have your customer base coming back for more. Now, I guess when I heard of you before, people that's never, and plus, as they check this out, they're going to start typing you in the World Wide Web. Your SEO is going to increase, and it's just going to help you. But again, audio, radio, education, video is visual, where they can see how easy these kits are and how they come. And again, it's a DIY project, right? You can do this yourself.
Yeah. I hear you, King. I hear you, and we're learning as we go. I'm trying to make them shorter, but boy, I just struggle because you're trying to get all the information to them. But I do understand.
Make a whole bunch of them.
I know, and you're exactly right, because their time is valuable. They really are. So I try to cover as much as I can when I do one of those videos. But that is something that's a great point. I need to get better at it. It's been a learning curve for me, let me tell you. But we're planning another dozen videos or more. So I'm going to work on that, and I'm going to work on trying to get them down I can. But our goal definitely will be to make them shorter. And I get what you're saying about the word-of-mouth point. We grew this business on it, and now look, we're on TV and radio with the King. I mean, you can't beat that. So, yes, we got to keep
but you know what? Let the World Wide Web be your word-of-mouth. Let that be your domino effect. Because at the end of the day, if you get people just to type in what you're talking about and type in these keywords or these trending keywords, and if they type in Restore Paper Color website and they or the Restore Paper Color system and just that is your word of mouth, because hey, Don, it's the domino effect, and that's what the search engine does. It's looking for the information. Hey, and we're going to provide the information as long as you just keep coming on this show and educate people. We're going to provide the education, but we're out of time, my friend. It's always great talking with you. Hey, give us that website again, all your websites.
Mainly if they go to the Masonry Cosmetics website, they could really find us pretty much anywhere they want to go. And we have a bunch of different things depending on what they want to do. But that Masonry Cosmetics, or just go to Facebook and follow us on Twitter. We expanded our marketing team, and they're putting out some great stuff. So they're going to do a bonanza of stuff going forward. So if anybody would like us to face us, we'd love them. Like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter. We'd love them to do that. All
right, we got to run. Thank you again. Give us that websites again, all your websites.
MasonryCosmetics.com. If they would like to follow us on Facebook, like us, follow us on Twitter, we'd love them to do that. We really would. That would work great.
All right, got to run. Thank you again, Don Foster, Masonry Cosmetics. Thank you for being our guest. All right.
Thanks, King.
That about does it. Another hour in the can, one to go. Hey, we're going to be back about 6 minutes after the hour. I got to pay. We got to listen to network news. There's a lot going on in politics. And, hey, my representative, Steve Scalise, Congressman Scalise, is my congressman down here on the St. Tammany Parish, and I wish him all the best. And, hey, let's just, we all Americans. We're not a Democrat. We're not a Republican. We're not independent. We're not socialists. We are Americans. That's what we are. You've got to remember, we are American first. All right, let's take a short break. I'll be back 6 minutes after the hour. Yay! I'll come back now, you hear?